You people are so petty and tiny.
Okay, so for today's video, we're going to put together Asian and Western superheroes and duel. So if you had to pick one, who would win in a fight? We're just gonna kind of compare, contrast, and discuss.
And battle it out, you mean?
Yeah.
Because it might get violent at one point, you know?
So just apologies in advance if you don't agree with our argument. Leave it in the comments below. Yeah. Round 1.
All right, who do we have in the first round? We have the Monkey King and obviously Thor. And why do we put them together?
Monkey King versus Thor is a great matchup because
really is.
both of them are godlike characters. They're both kind of immortals, deities, and they both wield legendary weapons.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's start with Thor. He's got super strength, he can fly, he can shoot out lightning. Most importantly,
He can
he's
control
got
the weather.
He can control weather. Most importantly, he's got Mjolnir. It was actually forged from the core of a star.
Yeah, and it's virtually indestructible. So it can come back to Thor wherever it is around the world or in another galaxy. It can go through planets. It's indestructible.
But I mean, talking about indestructible, right? Monkey King was born out of this like rock that's been fermented with like essence from heaven and earth. So he himself is indestructible.
He was buried under a mountain for like 5 centuries.
Yeah.
And at one point, Lao Tzu put him into a furnace and burned him for like 49 days. He came out even stronger, actually. I think if we were to compare their weapons, the Jingu Bang that Monkey King has versus Mjolnir, I would say Mjolnir wins that, but if you compare the characters, I think Monkey King takes it.
That's true, because Thor, he has like enhanced abilities like speed, his like invulnerability, but then Monkey King can like run around on clouds.
Yeah.
He has that like whole deity, summoning the deities and things like that. And also like the hairs on his body, he can
clone
transform the
himself.
hairs.
Yeah,
Exactly.
He
So
can
I
clone
think
himself infinitely
Yeah.
with his hairs.
if they were in battle, that means like he could like clone himself all around Thor, right? And then what are you gonna do?
One like final point to make my case is that Monkey King is not swayed by female. How many
That's
like
true.
powerful
That's a
guys
strength.
fall because they're seduced
Of a
by
lady.
women? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think that takes the cake.
women as the weakness.
I rest my case.
Are we like coming to
It sounds
a
like we're all
consensus
agreeing
that
on
we're
one
Monkey King?
But I think Monkey King takes the crown.
Monkey King. This one's Monkey King.
Pun intended.
Sorry.
Round 2. It's Astro Boy versus Iron Man. Why?
Again, this is a great matchup. We've
It
got
is.
2 metallic-bodied people who can
Robotic,
fly,
yes.
robotic. Although Iron Man's not really a robot.
Yeah.
But they're both.
But they both have artificial hearts.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
So they have
Good
metal
point.
armor and they can fly and they can shoot weapons.
Yeah, so Astro Boy has the blue core, which is like the positive energy, and the whole like premise of Astro Boy is that he wants humans and robots to live together in harmony, and he's like very pure.
He can shoot cannons from his arms. He's got lasers for fingers.
Yeah.
That can cut like anything and everything.
Yeah.
And the butt cannons.
The
Dude,
the
the butt cannon is
But
actually...
actually, they said it was from the hip.
No way! It's
they're
from like
his
the butt cheeks.
Yeah. they straight up from his butt cheeks.
I know. And butt cannons just sound cooler anyway.
That's why he wins.
He can speak 60 languages as well.
Yes,
No, it's super
fluently.
smart.
Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to Iron Man, I'm pretty biased because I love Robert Downey Jr.
We're comparing Iron Man versus
Alright.
Astro Boy. Not
Why
Robert
not?
Downey Jr. versus Astro Boy.
No, but they're one in the same. Okay, but like from a purely objective standpoint, you wanna go ahead?
Iron Man, though, he's got the advantage here, I think, because he's got the different suits for different purposes. So he has like a space suit, an underwater suit. He's got the Hulkbuster suit.
Okay, but to rain on your parade, Iron Man is nothing without his suit.
Exactly.
Astro Boy is still a robot. He's artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Iron Man's a human.
But he's
and
a
I think
robot.
That's an advantage.
No, but he's a robot that can empathize with human feelings.
Yeah, but he's still a robot.
No, but he can empathize.
At the end of the day,
And he
you
wants
need that
purity.
Human, you need that human sense, that human emotion, and that human
I think
intuition.
we should agree to disagree.
Guys, that's the butt cannon, I'm telling you.
I think Iron Man takes this one.
Nah.
Astro Boy for me.
All right, round number 3. We have Sailor Moon versus Wonder Woman.
Fighting evil. Wait, what's the theme song?
Something like that.
She is the one named Sailor Moon. Did
Yeah.
you watch it as a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Dude,
You left her hanging.
That's fine.
I I hate you.
Well, this is a good matchup again because they're both princesses from exotic locations, and they both wear tiaras that they use as weapons.
Yeah, so Wonder Woman's the Amazon.
And Sailor Moon is from the
Moon! And she can teleport. She has like these high-level magic skills. She has the silver crystal.
Yes, which is actually really powerful.
Yeah, which can like absorb other people's like energy and then put them into sleep for like 1,000 years or something.
I think a big disadvantage for Sailor Moon though is she has to announce every single move that she does. So
She does
Do you want
that.
to
you
give
can kind
us
of
an
predict
example?
it. Well, so if you just like tape up her mouth or something, then she can't do any moves because she has to announce them first.
So with Wonder Woman, I think because you know how Sailor Moon has like magical powers. Wonder Woman, super powerful, but she also has this magical resistance. So anything that's imposed
That's
on her
true.
that's magical will
Yeah.
just be fended off. So I think that alone makes her win.
I know.
She's just got super strength, super speed, super durability. She can fly.
She can like deflect bullets with her lasso. So yeah.
But also Sailor Moon, like she destroyed the entire planet once to like kill her enemy. Don't underestimate her power is what I'm saying.
But then her biggest flaw is also Tuxedo Mask.
I love tuxedo masks.
Alright, so this one's gonna have to come down to a vote.
If you held the cat hostage, Sailor Moon would crumble.
No, but she has her wand too.
Wonder Woman actually has animal like communication skills. She can talk to yeah, so there you go. She could like kind of
She can talk to Sailor Moon's cat
exactly.
and convince the cat to turn against Sailor Moon.
Exactly. Wonder
Oh
Woman
my
wins.
gosh, that's kind of tough.
I vote Wonder Woman for this one.
For sure.
No, I'm sticking out with my Sailor Moon chick.
Whatever.
2-1. Wonder Woman wins.
Yeah. Last round.
This is the one round that I'm most excited about. Okay, so the last one we have Batman versus Doraemon.
And this is a great matchup because both of them use gadgets.
Yeah, as their
Gadgets
primary
galore.
cause.
For those of you who don't know, Doraemon is a robotic cat that came from the future.
And he's just got all sorts of ridiculous gadgets like an edible spacesuit where if you eat it, your body can produce oxygen, so it's like the same as wearing a spacesuit. And then he's got this thing that it's like a circle and you put it on the wall and you can walk through the wall.
And then the one thing that I think I still need to this day is this thing called gravitational paint. So you basically can just paint anywhere and then you can like,
And
you
then
know,
it
step
creates
on
gravity.
it. I need
You
that
can,
for
like,
my
walk up the wall.
apartment.
Batman, on the other hand, is super intelligent. He has a vast
rich.
money
billionaire.
pattern.
Something
Yeah.
that Doraemon doesn't have, unfortunately.
And he's actually really skilled in martial arts. So if they were like head to head, Doraemon wins.
Doraemon
He can
wins.
just enter another universe and be like, meh.
I also think that Doraemon can actually own all the other superheroes that we mentioned so far.
And on that
Doraemon.
note,
Unanimous decision.
yeah.
Doraemon wins.
All right, guys, so that was our discussion. Make sure you let us know. I'm sure you guys have your 2 cents to add to this
Yeah.
conversation. Leave them in the comments below. Whether you agree or disagree, we always love to hear what you guys have to say.
Don't forget to follow us on our socials, as per usual.
OTGW Crew. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later.
Bye!